What is one thing gravy does not go on? Feet. I mean, unless you're into that, you do you.
Q&A time!
Why? I'm not running out of ideas at all! I'm always tired. How do you get your energy? An over-reliance on caffeinated beverages, which is kind of negatively affecting me pretty bad at this point, and so I'm low-key trying to make an effort to wean myself off of them. If you weren't a YouTuber, what would your job be? Is YouTubing my job? I mean, I still kind of just think of it as a hobby. Something with cameras? For real though, my favorite part of what I do is like documenting events, so it would probably be like a cameraman for some indie Netflix documentary. Is it hard being in a long distance relationship? Yes! And eventually, do you want to bring Susan with you to America or live together? Yeah, definitely. Now getting there is pretty complicated. It's a whole bunch of like legal stuff that we need to figure out, but what do you love about Susan? She's funny. She made me laugh all the time, and like, I'm a human and want to be around people that make me laugh. Okay, honestly, one of the things that initially caused an attraction to her was just like, she doesn't take any crap from nobody. And I don't know, I find that very like, anyway. What is your favorite thing about your girlfriend? That she can tolerate being my girlfriend. Do you have parents? I've only seen grandma in your videos. I actually moved across the country about 3 years ago to help take care of my grandparents. So yeah, I do have a mother and a father, but they're way on the, other side of the country. A couple thousand miles away. My mother actually watches every single one of these videos I make, so. I'm so sorry, Mom. How does it feel to be coming upon the 5th anniversary of your channel? Holy crap. This is almost 5 years old. I still remember when the night that I had the idea to make this channel. Wow. That's like legitimately giving me pause here. What was the rest of the question? How have you felt your content has evolved and how have you changed with it? I mean, obviously there was that time in early 2018 when I tried to daily vlog on this channel. We all know how much of a flaming dumpster fire of an idea that was. But like in general, I know that I personally, especially since moving out of like my parents' house and like interacting with a whole new world and culture here in LA, that like I have changed a lot of my previous opinions and just kind of who I am as a person. Hopefully, I like to think for the better. I hope for the better. And I don't know, I still like kind of want to try and like, the format of these videos is like the container, and hopefully the actual like message inside of it is different, but better. Does that make any sense? We're both on this journey together, really. Here's hoping it has a happy ending. What are your plans for the future in your relationship? I mean, honestly, as cliche as it sounds, I'd love to like, I just, the whole domestic life really sounds appealing to me, Get married, get a house, and I really want to like live my best dad life. You know what I mean? Like throw on the dad hat, throw some chicken on the barbecue, mow the lawn at 6 a.m. That life, make really bad dad jokes. That really appeals to me right now, especially because like I look at my father, who was kind of the epitome of all of that, and I want to be like him. He's a great person, and I really draw inspiration from my dad. Love you, Dad. I don't know if he watches these videos. Any advice for someone moving to a different state away from their family? It's gonna be scary, and you are going to get homesick very early, at least in my experience. But honestly, what really helped me is just kind of telling myself, okay, this is like I'm going on vacation, I'm gonna be here for a few weeks. And then those few weeks passes, and you just tell yourself again, I'm gonna be here for a few weeks. And before you know it, what is like such a strange and new thing becomes your daily life, and it feels normal. And then it feels almost like a vacation when you go back home. It's really weird, honestly, but that's what helped me. Some real advice! What do you do when your partner is feeling down or frustrated? Well, you both really make a concentrated effort to be there for them and like support them, and or back off and give them space to process. It really depends on the situation. The difficulty, right, is figuring out which of those two that they need. I've made that mistake many times. Do you plan to move in with your grandma permanently now? I mean, yeah, that kind of already happened. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes. Next question. What inspires you the most? Okay, there was no good way to say it, so I'm just going to. Honestly, it's by looking at like either channels that have just totally died or people that like just people that the community really don't like, and then really identify why they just are not loved, and kind of telling myself I'm going to be the opposite of that. I'm going to work incredibly hard to make sure that doesn't happen to me. Like, I'm not gonna name names, but there was one particular YouTuber who was doing things that I enjoyed watching his stuff, and then he got an unexpected influx of fans and pressure, and in my opinion did not handle the What camera do you use? I use this one. I use this one right here. Hello there. And I guess I also use this one too, by extension. How? Well, I'm glad you asked. It starts with an extension table running underneath my bed and across my little hallway here, to which my light is plugged into. As you can see, it's angled, bouncing the light off of my wall and ceiling down into the camera setup right there. You can also see my C-stand. I got the microphone on a horizontal rod there. The microphone, of course, is plugged via XLR into a Tascam DR5 because I'm just not a zoom person whatsoever. And fun fact, I got so sick of dealing with camera batteries that now this sucker just plugs via a cable directly into the wall. So now I never need to worry about running out of batteries while I'm filming, and it's absolutely fantastic. I don't know why I'm still pointing my phone at this camera. I'm using this angle. And finally, here are my settings if you really want them. Why do you never comment on your videos and never ask people to subscribe to your channel? I mean, I don't understand why I would comment on my own video. Like, I made it. Any comment I would have has already been addressed in the video, or it's like a technical imperfection that I noticed that I desperately do not want to draw attention to. And I don't ask people to subscribe because, like, I mean, if you're watching this, you know how to use YouTube. Like, it's just kind of annoying to me personally, and if you like this, you've already subscribed. Plus, to be completely honest, I kind of think of my videos as like being independent of YouTube itself. Like, I could put these same videos on any website and it wouldn't really change. The only thing that would change is I wouldn't really use an end screen anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily like directly referencing YouTube itself in videos because I'm like, it's just where how you access these things, but like, I don't know. I have no particular loyalty to it. And speaking of end screen, smooth segue there. Should I stay negative or positive? I'm not quite sure. You sneaky, clever. Stay positive.